can't remember the last time I stayed out all night.
Neither can I. Oh, let me get it. Your people. You know, at least I showed you New Year's Eve. You can tell a child about someday.
Never a dull moment. Hey. What's up?
It's for you. From the law offices of Alexis Davis.
It's my deposition on Manny.
Alexis deposed you?
Yeah, she did, Jason. Remember when you went to Michael's birthday? We did it that day.
Why hide it from me? I'm glad you're here.
He called and said he needed me.
Yeah, I missed you. And I realized, you know, that I need you.
Emily. Hi. I'm glad you're here.
He called and said he needed me.
Yeah, I do. It's about the boys.
Hi. This is on your stoop.
My house key. I had a new lock system installed, and I lost the key. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. Great, I don't have to have the whole place rekeyed. But you didn't come here to deliver a package, so what's up?
I'm here about Manny Ruiz.
Thank you for believing in me, Miss Davis. No one else believes I've changed.
Whether I believe you or not is irrelevant, Mr. Ruiz. I'm your attorney. It's my job to defend you. If you're worried that people don't think you've changed, then we'll have to convince them.
You'll never convince Carly.
Why don't you let me worry about Carly?
Unless I'm wrong, today is the day you give your deposition.
Yeah, and Alexis is gonna try and trip me up, but it won't work.
I have a strategy that'll make Carly central to your defense.
That would make me happy.
I'll be in touch.
That fits.
When Alexis deposes you, be careful what you say about Manny.
The truth will bury him.
Carly, that's what I want you to avoid.
I really understand what you're trying to do, but I have
Carly,
to do what I
listen
have
to
to
me.
do.
You testify against Manny, it could get you killed.
Oh, Happy New Year. I'm so happy you made it back.
Wow. Looks like you two had a worse night than I did.
Well, Carly had a New Year's party at the hotel, and Courtney and I, we both wound up there.
Yeah, well, after midnight I went to leave and I got a flat tire, so...
Offered her a ride.
Yeah, but there was an accident blocking the intersection, so they had to reroute all the traffic, and we ended up... Where did we end up?
Meatpacking. We went through the meatpacking district.
Yeah.
The fire hydrant, it exploded everywhere, and water went in, and it froze, and anyway, we...
Slid off the road into a ditch.
Oh,
Right.
Nice.
Everybody all right?
Yeah, Jack's got control of it.
Okay, yeah, good control of the car.
By the time the car finally stopped, I don't know, but where'd we end up? Some place called...
Zippy's, I think?
Yeah.
Zippy's Diner, yeah. Yeah, well, we had a not too bad breakfast, and we just, we waited for the roads to thaw.
Anyway, the tow truck showed up a couple hours ago. That's when we left. Happy New Year.
Yeah, I'll just leave you two alone. Happy New Year.
Thanks, Jax.
Well,
I missed you so much. And I hated spending years apart and just stranded at the airport.
I wasn't stranded. I got in last night.
Letitia's visiting her family in the city. She got stranded. Someone from the DA's office is coming over here to get, take my deposition for the Manny Ruiz trial. I don't want my sons here.
No, I don't blame you.
I know I keep telling you to get on with your life, the whole deal, and then this happens, and
No, it's fine. Are you okay?
business as usual.
Yeah, it must be kind of weird for you and Durant to be on the same side.
Well, you never know what Durant's gonna do.
Yeah.
Well, he should be on his way, so.
Right. Well, I'll take Michael and Morgan to the park. There's a nice, fresh snow, and it's great for building forts. And,
Hey, you know
I
what?
could use the break.
Yeah, I really do appreciate everything.
I'm happy to help you with the boys.
Can you drop them off after 3 o'clock? Because they're going to be supposedly spending the
Yeah.
night.
I'll take them out the back so you're not distracted.
All right.
I see that Emily has decided to follow her brother's path in life. Loyal foot soldier, protector and defender of all things Corinthos.
Why are you here, Durant?
The Ruiz trial is very important to me, so I've decided to take your deposition personally. You are a hard lady to find, you know that?
Is everything all right with the girls?
No, they're with Viola. I came here to help you.
Oh, thank you. That really isn't necessary.
Yes, well, we all know that you can mount a defense in 5 minutes or less with no help from anybody.
This one's very straightforward.
Yeah, you're defending Rasputin. And you're going up against one of the more corrupt DAs that I've ever seen. It's a slam dunk, isn't it?
I can handle Durant.
You do realize that he got Judge Bryant to assign you to this case because he believed that he could get you to throw it?
Not the first man to underestimate me.
Yes, but at this point, you're determined to make sure that Manny Ruiz is proved to be not guilty?
It's really nice of you. I really appreciate what you're doing. But how would you feel if I were to insert myself into one of your cases?
Well, fortunately for you, I don't have any pressing cases at the moment, but if I did, I would be so grateful.
I'll think about it. Hey.
Hey.
This is the patient you were asking about. Hello? Okay, where is it?
Nurse Spencer, I didn't know you still cared.
This is not appropriate.
Appropriate. You're not my mother or my wife.
You were doing so well.
Yeah, I made it till New Year's Eve, sober. And I started feeling sorry for myself. And
Well, that's a pathetic excuse.
always a kind word. Well, luckily I have enough pity for both of us.
You realize that if you take this on, you're not going to be very popular. Especially with your brother.
Well, I'm used to not being popular, especially with my brother, but you are my wife, I'm your husband, and I believe in you. So consider me part of your team. And if you don't want to be late for your next deposition, you better hustle.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm coming. You know what? I think I like you like this. You're
Really?
all efficient and supportive.
Oh, thank you. Glad you noticed. That's what it's supposed to be.
I like it.
The Ruiz family will be watching closely. If Manny gets convicted, they're going to go after whoever helped it happen.
Hey, Carly.
Hey,
Alexis isn't here yet. Good.
what are you doing here?
Well, Sonny asked me over here to make sure that you don't say anything incriminating.
Oh,
that
you mean
could-
like make a mistake? That side's already represented.
Sonny's concerned about you.
Really? What else did Sonny say?
Just that he wanted me to come over here and help with the deposition.
Sonny's afraid that I'm going to get emotional and I'm going to have some kind of a setback. But Sonny's forgotten how strong I am. Everyone's forgotten.
Okay, let's pretend like you don't enjoy all the attention and talk strategy.
No, the one person who should be worried here is Manny.
I wish you'd take my advice, Carly. You can evade with the best of them. Use that today. Don't be the reason that Manny goes down. It's going to come back to hurt you.
The people I love were hunted by this man. They were terrorized by him. This is my chance to make sure that walking, paint-by-numbers freak pays for what he did.
What can I do to change your mind?
It's not gonna happen.
Hi, Carly.
Hello.
Gentlemen?
Hello. Wow, Alexis, I didn't realize you'd come with an entourage.
Well, I can see that you have one as well.
No, I was just reminding Justice and Lorenzo how Manny was responsible for shooting up Sonny's house and putting a bullet in your husband's chest. You remember that, don't you, Rick? Smoke everywhere, people screaming, my good friend Max lying on the floor with a bullet in his back. You remember that, right? I can take care of myself. I'll be fine.
Remember what I said.
Are we ready to begin questioning?
I'm ready, and I'm sure I have all the answers. Let's see. Manny stalked me while I was hospitalized. He broke in, and he threatened to kill everyone I love. Then he jumped on a train. He shot and killed the engineer and caused the train crash. What was the death toll in the Glencoe Tunnel? 12 and still rising? Are you getting this down? That about sums up your client, Alexis.
Mr. Ruiz has already confessed to the crimes. What we're trying to establish here is the lack of requisite intent to commit them.
Well, I can't comment on that.
But you can testify about Jason.
I was subpoenaed by Alexis. I had to give my deposition.
Why not? Why not tell me?
Because I was trying to save you from the mess. And trust me, it was a mess. Alexis is determined to paint Manny's victims out to be the criminals.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, Alexis is a smart lawyer.
Yes, I know that. And according to her, I'm your mouthpiece. So you know what? I told her exactly what I thought of her and that freak that she represents.
Look, Sam, you're not the one on trial. Manny is.
I know. Alexis will be coming after you next. What we have to do is figure out what you're going to say to bury him.
I'm just going to tell the truth. Manny Ruiz followed Jason Morgan and Sam McCall to Hawaii. He said he was going to rape Sam and kill Jason, and that's exactly what he tried to do.
Why?
Why? Because he's a twisted, perverted person.
Why Jason?
I don't know. You're going to have to ask Jason.
All right, well, why don't we go back a little further, try to make a connection here.
Okay.
When was the first time that you became familiar with the Ruiz family?
I don't remember.
Were you not involved with what might be called a mob war with the Ruiz crime family?
I don't believe in war. I'm what you might call a pacifist.
Yes, but yet on September 8th, your house was shot up by Manny Ruiz, some of his associates, certain members of the Corinthos crime family were injured, and shortly thereafter, Manny's brother Javier and his father Hector were killed. Now, please, at any time, feel free to stop me if this is starting
Where's
to
your
sound
stenographer?
unfamiliar. Excuse me?
Yeah, aren't you supposed to have a court stenographer here taking down everything we say? That is, if this were a real deposition as opposed to you railroading me.
All right, why don't we call this a prep session with a friendly witness before the real deal, huh? How about that? Isn't it true that those who lost their lives in the Glencoe Tunnel, along with former FBI agent Reese Marshall, died because of bad blood between Manny Ruiz and you over the attempted yet unsuccessful takeover of your business?
I don't remember.
What, you're trying to tell me that the Ruiz family was after your coffee business?
You know what? There was a time when coffee was more valuable than gold.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much for the history lesson. Now stop stonewalling me. Sonny, you and I both want the same thing. We want Manny Ruiz behind bars.
No, I want him executed.
Well, then cooperate.
All right, this is all about you taking me down. That's because you're sick in that way. But let me tell you something. It's never gonna happen.
Well, you know, it is a shame that you're taking that position because without your cooperation, Manny Ruiz is going to walk.
Get out of my house.
Yeah, fine, will do. But in the meantime, don't you come complaining and moaning to me because Manny Ruiz is walking free on the street and he's starting to stalk your family.
Don't touch my picture. Oh, that's nice.
How did you get here last night? The airport was closed. I called and checked.
My plane was the last one to land before they shut down the runways. And I came here and you were already gone. And I saw an invitation to the Quartermain, so I figured, well, it's actually Jax's invitation, so I figured, you know.
Jax had 2 invitations. He must have left it here when he came by to ask me to go to Carly's party.
Yeah, he must have.
Well, I mean, I said no, Nicholas. I was all ready to stay home and watch sad movies and feel sorry for myself because you weren't here. But then I don't know, I thought of Carly and how happy she would be if a friend showed up at her party and I was dressed and it was clear you weren't going to make it, so I went alone.
Called you on your phone.
Yeah, I forgot my phone when I was changing purses.
Oh.
Did you wait all night?
No, actually, no. I went to the Quartermain party thinking that you were going to be there, but everyone was already gone or either in bed. Almost everyone.
Except Emily.
I assumed that you were with Jax, and, well, Emily had a miserable night with her family, and, well, you know, while the rest of the world celebrated, so I figured I'd just stick around.
Were you guys together at midnight?
Yes?
Did you kiss her?
Yes.
Hey, you big bad cheater! Ah, no. You're supposed to pull the fort, not attack me. Oh, did that hurt? Hey, watch out. No. Oh, God. Elizabeth, I'm so sorry. It was all her fault. You? Yes. Okay, smarty pants. I see you. I want you to go over there to that stand, right? Okay. And you get some hot chocolate for you and Morgan. Yeah? Make sure the 2 of you stay where I can see you. Okay? Come on, Morgan. Come on, Morgan. You got it? Let's get out of here before they throw stuff all off. Bye, guys.
I'll get you all wrapped up in Sonny's life again. What happened to moving on?
Yeah, well, he called. Needed me.
Yeah, so I see.
It's no big deal, Elizabeth. It's just a trip to the park. You know, it's totally harmless.
Like those fantasies you're having about Sonny? Have they stopped, or are they no big deal as well?
Actually, they've gotten more intense. Yeah, and last night...
Oh, God, what happened last night?
No. It wasn't Sonny, it was Nicholas. He came over to the house looking for Courtney, and he couldn't find her, so he stayed to keep me company, and, you know, at midnight...
You didn't kiss?
Just a kiss on the cheek.
So what does this have to do with Sonny?
I don't know, it's, I guess how I feel about them both. You know, when Nicholas kissed me, it brought back all of this hurt and confusion, you know? And when I think about Sonny, my knees turn to jelly. Elizabeth, I get butterflies and tingles.
All right, I've heard enough.
Like,
Thanks.
No,
Okay,
you can
talking
stop.
about. Yeah, and a lot of other women have felt the same way about Sonny. Most of them end up regretting it. So you better proceed with caution.
Let me get this straight. You want to talk to me about what Manny did to Jason?
No, I have witnesses for that. What I'd like to establish is what you knew about Jason back when.
What's the relevance?
That's okay. That's an easy one. Jason was fearless. He followed his own rules and he didn't give a damn what anyone else thought.
What was his line of work?
He worked on the docks.
Was that before he became involved in organized crime?
He's not a criminal. He imports coffee.
So what was he like before this tragic accident turned him into a coffee importer?
What are you up to, Alexis?
You really should answer the question.
Well, I didn't know him before his accident. How's that?
Well, according to witnesses, Jason Quartermain was a very nice, upstanding boy. He was outgoing, he was motivated, he was going to become a doctor. Does that sound like the Jason you know?
Sounds like a preppy geek to me.
You agree that Jason became a different person after the accident? That is, after the brain damage, his values, his ethics, the way he believed was completely altered. He became a different person. He changed his last name.
I told you, I didn't know him then.
But from what you do know, is that possible?
This is a deposition, not a trial.
Yes, I know that. It's just a simple question. I'd like to know if Carly believes that a person can completely change who they are.
Wow, you really think you're better than everyone, don't you? Alexis Davis, the super lawyer. You beat the system and got away with murder, and now you're trying to help Manny do the same thing, huh?
Is that a yes?
Do I think people can change? At their core? No, I don't, Alexis, okay? I don't. People, you know what? People are who they are, okay? People can change their looks. They can change their vocabulary. Hell, people can change the way they act. But they can't really change. I never met Jason Quartermain, but he was a great guy. And Jason Morgan is the best person I've ever known. Who he is goes deeper than his memory. And you know what? The same goes for Manny. He's evil. No matter how many times they operate on his brain.
What happened? Durant was here to take my deposition in the Ruiz case. He's looking for a trifecta. He wants to convict Manny and Barrios both.
He probably thinks we're going to incriminate ourselves in order to put Manny away.
It's not gonna get that far, Jason. Manny can't make the trial. Jason, Manny can't make the trial.
Yes, I kissed Emily. On the cheek.
Just a couple of old friends, right?
Yeah, just like you and Jack, so wait not to spend New Year's Eve alone, huh?
Okay. If I had known that you were here waiting for me, Nicholas, I would have come home.
Why would you even get in the car with him, Courtney? I mean, he's probably the one who flattened your tire at the party to begin with.
Well, that's a pretty big assumption.
I don't think so. I mean, I'm pretty sure that he sabotaged my plane so I couldn't get home for Christmas. With you. I mean, there's just too many things adding up, Courtney.
Nicholas, I asked Jax to his face if he had anything to do with that.
Oh, and I'm sure he said no and acted all hurt that you even accused him of anything.
Come on, give me a little credit.
What? Why? Why? He's got you defending him to me, and I'd say the man's making some pretty substantial progress.
Like you have with Emily?
I did not come home to be with her.
Why are we fighting? What is going on here?
Why are we fighting? We're fighting because I sat here half the night waiting for you, and you come home with Jax. That's why we're fighting. And what's going on? Hell if I know.
So I suppose I could join a convent.
You could, but that might be a tad extreme.
You're right. Anyway, it's not like Sonny and I are actually involved.
The guy makes your knees weak. All he has to do is crook his little finger.
Oh, thanks so much for your vote of confidence. Elizabeth, you know I can't think for myself.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, you're a student. You want to be a doctor. He's the head of a mob family. You couldn't be any more different, which is very seductive. But you need to think beyond what it would feel like to kiss the guy.
Oh, it'll be what it'll be.
Uh-huh. Do you think Sonny's gonna give up his business? No, which means you'd be giving up medicine because the guy gives you goosebumps. And then what? You're a mobster's girlfriend? Or worse, his wife? And you'll be living in his fortress, taking care of his children, staying up at night wondering when he's gonna come home, if he'll come home.
Well, sounds kind of like you and Lucky.
Except we have the law on our side. Lucky's a hero. Sonny's just a target. And you already married one guy who wound up in prison. That didn't work out for any of us.
Wait, time out. Okay, how did I end up married and dodging bullets for Sonny? Elizabeth, I'm attracted to the man. I mean, he's sexy and interesting and really very, very sweet. Doesn't have to be that serious.
Now, who's kidding who? You're not Courtney M. You don't have casual affairs. You take your heart seriously. So listen to me. Before you give in to those butterflies, you better take a good look at Sonny's life.
I just think hitting Manny now, it's bad strategy. He's in the hospital and he's heavily guarded.
Never stopped you before.
Durant is waiting for us to make a move, Sonny.
You know that Manny can walk from this? After everything he did to you, to Carly, to Sam, you could live with that?
Well, you don't think I want this guy dead? The timing just, it feels wrong.
No, the timing is we kill Manny before he kills us. Now, I know, hey, Alexis is as neurotic as they come, but she's a brilliant attorney. She can get this pig acquitted. I'm not going to wait around to see who he comes after first. You got to get it done. No matter what you have to do, get it done.
Death and destruction on 2 feet, and somehow he gets to live while other good people just... It's enough to make a guy want to drink.
Noah, what happened? Is there something that Patrick blames you for?
I have enough blame for both of us. Thanks, yeah.
You know, there's no pain in the world that gets better by keeping it alive. And of course, you can't drown it either.
You know, I know what you're doing. But it's my pain to do with as I see fit, okay? Don't deny me that. Some nights it's all I've got.
Noah, I'm sorry.
All set?
Yeah, we put the second one in there. Go ahead, take a look.
Smile.
Whatever you think you're doing, you're not going to get away with it.
Sam!
Manny. Jason. I can't believe what I'm about to say to you. You can't kill Manny.
Michael, the idea is to play with your baby brother, right? Not bury him. I never get to have any fun. What? Wait, Michael, my hands are full. No fair. Ah! Sorry. Oh.
It's all right, it's all right.
Great, not again. Sorry.
No, I mean, getting hit by worse, right?
Thought you were gonna be with Courtney today.
Yeah, me too. I went back to her loft. Ended up waiting for her all night. And then she came home with Jax. Yeah, they had one of those nights, you know, flat tire, caught in the storm till dawn.
Are they okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, plenty of good stories to tell their child.
Oh, so you fought about it.
Yeah, that and other things.
Nicholas, you love Courtney. You want to be with her. Nothing happened between me and you that's worth fighting over, so don't make the mistake that I made with you. Don't let distance come between you.
Hey,
I replaced your tire, and I realized it wouldn't do much good if you didn't have your keys.
You really didn't have to go to that much trouble.
Well, I mean, I didn't physically do it myself. My staff did it, so. You can tell Nicholas that I won't be staying.
Yeah, Nicholas isn't here. We had a fight and he stormed off.
You know better than to speak with my client without having counsel present.
I stand corrected.
Interesting viewing?
Oh, yeah, you know, I've been keeping up with the Knicks game. I like to be watching at home on the big screen, but duty calls.
You really need to pick and choose your battles when it comes to violating my client's rights.
Your objection's been duly noted. Feel free to tell the judge if you're so concerned.
I might just do that. Right now, I'd like to discuss the deposition with Sonny.
Yeah, well, considering that we're on the same side, he was predictably uncooperative.
Must be your charm.
Yeah, well, I still have a feeling Sonny will come through for me.
That is, unless you haven't already set him up.
What?
Oh, those two guys right there, they work for the DA's office. They're not really maintenance men, and if I don't miss my guess, I think I see a little camera right above that doorway. What, maybe two?
Really?
Yeah, that's right. He wants to make sure he records everything that goes on inside and outside of Manny's room.
You spying on my client?
I'm trying to save your client's life.
You're violating my client's
There
rights.
are a lot of people that would like to see Manny Ruiz dead. I want to see him get to trial.
I'll be right back, sweetie. I'm gonna call Judge
All
Bryant.
right.
Hey, hold
Hey,
it,
first of all,
hold it.
take your hands off my wife. Okay.
Yeah.
Second of all, neither of us are going to let you get away with this kind of entrapment, Duran.
Neither of you. Well,
Right.
all of a sudden, what, you guys are now co-counsel?
Yes, as a matter of fact, just this morning. We're working on the case together.
Ah. Hey, here you go.
Oh, very
Very
good,
nice.
honey. Nicely done.
Take care.
Hold it. You two are under arrest.
Oh, come on.
Obstruction of justice.
Gotta call the babysitter.
Come on, you know better than this, Jason. It's a setup.
This is what we do.
What you do, you can't kill Manny before the trial. You are walking directly into a trap.
Sonny doesn't want to risk Manny getting a...
What Sonny wants is all about Sonny. Doesn't he see the danger he's putting you in
This
right
is
now?
our business.
I want Manny dead too. You understand that, right? Not now. Jason, this is how it is. You're gonna do whatever he wants, no matter how misguided.
Just need to stay out of this.
Jason, don't. I have to talk to you about something. It's so
Not now, Carly.
Jason, please! What is going on, Carly? Jason! Jason! Come on, Jason! Don't do this! He's going after Manny. I know how we can stop him.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No. No, Nicholas and I will be fine. There's really no reason for you to be here.
What? I don't want to leave you when you're this upset.
Look, I'm just tired and confused, and my hormones are just doing somersaults on my emotions right now. Even I recognize that I'm crazy.
Hey, come on. You're a very sensitive woman.
I couldn't wait to spend New Year's with Nicholas. Why couldn't I just tell him that instead of acting like a raging, jealous...
No, it's okay. It's okay. Just say what you feel. Don't worry. Everything will work out the way it's supposed to.
My world is falling apart. You're the only safe, stable thing I have left. I can't let you go. You marry me. I wouldn't ask you to do anything against your principles. I'm ready to give it all up. The violence. My business. I'll work a straight job. You're gonna be a doctor. We'll raise Michael and Morgan like normal kids, like they deserve, like you. we all deserve.
I love you just the way you are. I couldn't ask you to change for me. No. No.
Emily. Emily, what's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing, sweetie. Everything's fine. Why would something be wrong?
You look scared. Like my mom gets when my dad doesn't come home.
What were you thinking?
Knock, knock. Come in. You should try some.
You sent Jason to kill Manny. Do you realize that he's probably walking into a trap?
It's not your business, Carly. It never was.
One call. Call Jason and you tell him the hit's off.
I get a phone call. It is my legal right to get a phone call.
Nobody's listening. Nobody cares. You already heard we're not going to get the phone call. You know, the one you're going to make to Sonny about the surveillance on Manny.
Why are you so calm? Unless you're hoping that Sonny and Jason are going to get busted for attempted murder. Are you?
You going somewhere?
Get out of my way.
You know, anybody in this kind of hurry must have someplace very important to go.
I knew it. It's a trap.
Hey, stick around, Sam. The fun is just getting started. You want to watch together? Check this out. Oh, there it comes. Oh, look at that. Jason should be an action hero in the movies. Oh, very crafty. Nice move. One rat crawling after another rat.